Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
On third down, it's a handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's just what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A handoff to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Let's it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And now the defense able to bring him down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it for a big gain. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks left and finds his target there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Linebacker shifting around now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Seminoles' offense is on the move now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Here we go!
And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Green moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up for first and goal. What a play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Tigers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Second down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
And a jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A loss of 4 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.
691, gas hard. Pound 55 weak. Go. Razor.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Knowles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
New setter down to the offense. 1st and 10. Handed off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
On the ready.
2nd down after that previous play. Makes a quick grab. And tackled there by the defense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, you play a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, 4th down.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good. But hold on, there is a flag down. Could they take the points off the board to keep the drive going? Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Clemson 17, Florida State 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pass not complete. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the taker sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go. Valley start.
Handoff to the single back. And they've got him.
Ready up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cut. Let's go. Flex.
And now the running back's got it again. They tackled him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lost it deep over the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
2nd down after the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 28, Clemson 25.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Get set, get set.
He'll hand it off. Powers through. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And now from the pistol formation. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. The 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's moving out of the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
after a first down loss and 2nd and long from the 25. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock and give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. And he's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
On the double.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Let's go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
And I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Ready, set.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Bring it. Ready.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up.